Are you serious? Are you serious? Well, we're very serious, guys. Just a couple hours ago, spotted off the Florida coast a complete large Russian warship flotilla coasting along the Florida coast, headed toward Cuba. And and wow, never before seen this many Russian warships and nuclear submarines headed in that direction. Let me tell you about it in a second. Sweltering heat, record high temperatures, very costly energy bills are all around the corner. Unfortunately, many households won't be able to keep up. 34 million households in America reported difficulty in paying their energy bills or kept their houses at very unsafe temperatures in the winter and now coming this summer in an attempt to try to keep their utility bills down. This is why I'm going to prepare for the heat with the help of this amazing little device. And guys, it is incredible. And boy, people are talking about it everywhere. This amazing little easysummercool.com/Paul. It's an incredible, actually, I think it's just easy, www.easysummercool.com. Just easysummercool.com. And they're doing 60% off of it. It's incredible, really. And that's why I'm telling people to prepare for the heat with this little coolant. You can set it on the bedstand next to you, or you can set it on your desk if you're working at your computer or in a smaller room and you just want to shut that air condition way, not have it so cool in your house, but stay cool where you're at. This thing's perfect. And thanks to it, guys, you'll be able to keep your home, your office, or even maybe a tent ice cold without, the traditional way of using so much power. It's a perfect gift for Dad for this Father's Day. Make yourself as happy and cool as I am this summer by visiting www.easysummercool.com. That's www.easysummercool.com. And by clicking on that link below, you can save 60% off today. That's an amazing opportunity. Guys, it really would make your dad a great gift. Now, what we have right here happening, guys, is the U.S. Navy is shadowing a Russian warship flotilla off the Florida coast. According to satellite data, the U.S. naval and air assets appear to be shadowing and following this Russian warships that passed Florida's eastern coast on their way to make port in Cuba. Open source maritime and aerial tracking data has already revealed this. Open source intelligence analysis this morning posted updates showing that the CG Stone Coast Guard vessel, the USS Truxton, and the USS Donald, and the Royal Canadian Navy frigate and HMCS Vela de Quebec are all traveling southwards down the Florida coast. Purportedly, they're following this Russian flotilla of warships headed to Cuba for that big sea and air exercise. At least one U.S. Navy P-8A Poseidon, and also there's a Canadian CP-140 Aurora there that are also appear to be conducting the surveillance. This is crazy. Late Monday, the American and Canadian assets have been shadowing this Russian flotilla. And also on the OSINT social media channels following the progress of the shadowing vessels and aircraft through a Tuesday morning, passing north to south along the Miami coast. As of 6 a.m. this morning, the CG Stone could be seen on the vessel finder around 25 miles east of Miami, Florida. The Pentagon has not responded to requests to confirm, but a State Department spokesman told Newsweek that the U.S. anticipated this heightened naval and air activity near the United States border this summer. Apparently, it's on its way now. And matter of fact, I had reports last week that this was going to take place this week, and it looks like that's definitely a confirmation. Now, these actions will accumulate in a global Russian naval exercise. And will go through the summer into the fall. We're going to let Russian frigates and Russian destroyers and Russian nuclear submarines just hang out all summer, way into the fall, 90 miles off the coast of America? Are you serious? Are you serious? Well, I guess they're serious, and nobody's really, the mainstream fake news media, that's not even talking about it. It's just all about the son of a gun, and they don't want to deal with the real big threats to American life. Russia will temporarily send some combat naval vessels to the Caribbean region. These ships will likely conduct some more port calls in Cuba and possibly Venezuela. Guys, with the war going on in Europe, with the war going on in the Middle East, with China acting out with their gunboat diplomacy around Taiwan, if I'm America, I'm telling Russia, you keep it on your side of the fence. Don't come over here and start doing drills. Not during a war. When you pull out of, I'm seriously, I'm just telling you, if I'm president of the United States, I'm just thinking about what John F. Kennedy would have done. I'm thinking what would Ronald Reagan have done. I'm thinking what would Donald Trump have done. I guarantee you all three of them. I wonder what Eisenhower would have done. I wonder what Abraham Lincoln would have done. I wonder what George Washington would have done. Every one of these presidents would have told Russia, keep it on your side of the fence. And here's what I would have said to Russia. As long as you're invading Ukraine, as long as you're still fighting Ukraine to try to take Ukraine, do not send one ship to the Western Hemisphere. If you do, we will blow it out of the water. Don't dare. Till you leave, till you show that you're in a peaceful mode around the world, then we can talk about you having some exercises. But right now, don't send one. And here's why. You might say, well, Paul, you're overreacting. They're not wanting to go to war with us. You don't know what they're going to do. They're going to hang out all summer, way into the fall? Where else are they going to set up shop? Up by Alaska? Maybe along the California coast? They're already setting in Syria, right off the coast, right over the fence in the Golan Heights. That's a threat to Israel. They're already supporting Iran and Syria in the Middle East conflict. I mean, Russia's four-ship grouping visiting Cuba is made up of the Gorshevo frigate, a nuclear-powered submarine called Kazan, starts with a K, Kazan instead of Tarzan, Kazan, the fleet oil tanker Pashin, and a rescue tug. I'll be back. I'm getting a call I've got to get. Are you serious?